Guard seized $29 million in cannabis from a Venezuela vessel. And internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump calls all NATO countries to stop buying Russian oil and to slap tariffs on China. Good afternoon, I am Leila Langford. Details of the news when we return.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys ready at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
A quick tip from NBD.
A quick tip from the National Bank of Dominica Limited. Scammers may send fake emails or texts. Remember, NBD will never ask you to reset your more banking password or share your card PIN, CVV, or other sensitive information this way. Stay alert. Stay secure. When in doubt, contact NBD, your partner, your bank.
DBS News.
Welcome back. Making the headline this lunchtime. A flood watch is in effect for Dominica, effective 11:45 a.m. to 6 p.m. Met Officer Annie Carrette Joseph has the details.
The Dominica Meteorological Service has issued a flood watch effective from 11:45 a.m. this morning and valid up to 6 p.m. this evening, today, Saturday, September 13th. A flood watch means that flooding is possible during the period. A tropical wave along with an upper-level trough is producing moderate to heavy showers and thunderstorms across the island from since morning. Some locations have recorded to near 2 inches of rainfall this morning so far, and further accumulations are expected, especially in the elevated areas. As a result, residents should be on alert for flooding of rivers, ravines, streets, and low-lying bridges, as well as for landslides and fallen rocks in vulnerable areas. Reporting from the Dominica Meteorological Service, I am Annie Carrette Joseph.
Our thanks to Annie Carrette Joseph for that report. A group of Calypsonians has challenged the association's annual general meeting held on September 6. The group says the meeting must be declared null and void and called for an extraordinary general meeting of the association. The president of the association is Davison D. Observer Victor.
A few members are making a claim that they have concerns as to when the AGM was held. They're claiming that it's illegal. They also claiming that there was not a quorum, so meaning that there was not enough members present to take the decisions that were taken. And therefore, whatever decisions that were taken as it relates to electing of members and other decisions, they are basically null and void because the Constitution makes provision for there to be a quorum in order for decisions that are taken to be legitimate. So they are claiming it's illegal, and therefore they went ahead and make a request for an extraordinary general meeting to deal with some of their concerns. It is their right, it is every member right, if they feel that they have concern about any activity that happened of the DCA, for them to call an extraordinary meeting. There are the requirements that have to be met. They met the requirements as per the Constitution. We as an executive received the official request. So we are now putting things in place to call the meeting so that we can see how best we can come together and discuss and resolve any of the concerns that the members have and see how we can come out of this a better association, a better group of members.
President of the Dominica Calypso Association, Davison D. Observer Victor. In other news, a 23-year-old Diwani Javid Loda of Kulibistri is dead in a motor vehicle incident. Javid Loda was driving along from Portsmouth to Kulibistri on Friday when he ran off the road in an area of the Beehive in Biosh. The vehicle was extensively damaged. The police say they have continued investigation into the matter. Director of Public Prosecutions, Shoma Dirampul, has pointed to stiff penalties associated with the use of imitation firearms. She says the use of an imitation firearm carries a fine and/or confinement.
We spoke to Section 28, which speaks to the penalty associated with using an imitation firearm. As I said, on summary conviction, to a fine not exceeding $25,000, to a term of imprisonment not exceeding 10 years or to both, or on conviction on indictment to a fine not exceeding $50,000 or to a term of imprisonment not exceeding 20 years or to both. In addition to any other penalty to which he may be liable for the offense he may have committed. This is where we speak into the robbery offense, the offense of aggravated robbery, or for the offense of resisting arrest or attempting to prevent the lawful arrest of himself or herself or any other person. So the law allows for the individual to be charged under Section 28 and still be charged for any offense he committed using that imitation firearm.
Director of Public Prosecutions, Shoma Dirampul. A promotional campaign of the World Creole Music Festival in the French Antilles is winding down. Creole and Cultural Ambassador Leroy Wadix Charles is among a delegation in the French Antilles.
I was honored to be part of a strong team that represented the past, present, and future of the festival. Mr. Sobers Esprit, Deputy Chairman of Discover Dominica Authority, a stalwart who has been in the festival from its inception. Miss Marva Williams, CEO of Discover Dominica Authority, who herself has risen through the ranks of the World Creole Music Festival and tourism over the years, a passionate cultural and tourism pillar, a true festivals guru, and Miss Ayodele Andrew, events coordinator of the Dominica Festivals Committee, representing the new energy and drive that will carry the festival forward. Together, this team embodied the evolution of the World Creole Music Festival, a living story of what the festival was, what it is today, and what it will become in the future. This Jubilee journey in the French West Indies was more than a promotional tour. It was a cultural reaffirmation, a celebration of our heritage, and a forward-looking statement of intent. From this week onward, it is clear that an effort should be made to continue this past, present, future storytelling concept throughout the promotional activities leading up to the grand celebration in October. This approach allows us not only to market the event, but also to honor the journey, the people, and the spirit that made the World Creole Music Festival what it is. A true world-class event rooted in Creole culture and Creole pride. Merci la Guadeloupe. Merci la Martinique. What an overwhelming, successful promotional campaign. Dominica brace up for the multitudes that will transcend on the Nature Isle during this year's 25th anniversary celebrations of the World Creole Music Festival. We are culture, we are magic, we are networking, we are camaraderie. We'll culminate Dominica, the true Creole capital of the world. I am Leroy Wadix Charles, Creole and Cultural Ambassador of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Creole and Cultural Ambassador Leroy Wadix Charles. That's the national focus, regional and international developments up next.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Chances are, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Foncolay. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
Here's a quick tip from NBD.
A quick tip from the National Bank of Dominica Limited. Scammers may send fake emails or texts. Remember, NBD will never ask you to reset your more banking password or share your card PIN, CVV, or other sensitive information this way. Stay alert. Stay secure. When in doubt, contact NBD, your partner, your bank.
DBS News.
In news from the region, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, along with personnel from the Coast Guard and international partners, have intercepted a fishing vessel coming from Venezuela to Trinidad, transporting $29 million worth of high-grade cannabis. Police said 3 individuals jumped into the sea, while 2 others, a Trinidadian and a Latin American, remained on board and were detained. The interception and seizure, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service said, occurred in the early hours of Thursday and came 11 days after the United States Navy carried out an airstrike in the Southern Caribbean on a boat from Venezuela, killing all 11 people on the vessel. And internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump has said he believes the Russian-Ukraine war would end if all NATO countries stopped buying oil from Russia and placed tariffs on China of 50% to 100% for its purchases of Russian petroleum. Trump posted on his social media site that NATO's commitment to winning the war has been far less than 100%, and the purchase of Russian oil by some members of the alliance is shocking. Since 2023, NATO member Turkey has been the 3rd largest buyer of Russian oil after China and India. That's news, the DBS Lunchtime Sports Report. Up next with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. 45,475 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500, Easy Max Pro of $10,000, and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards with your lunchtime sports update. Let's begin with cricket news. The Guyana Amazon Warriors are going to need 186 to secure a spot in the playoffs of the Republic Bank CPL as they're battling the defending champions, the St. Lucia Kings. St. Lucia Kings made 185 for 4 in their 20 overs. Batting first, Roston Chase got 19 not out of 55 balls, and Akeem Ogis made 50. For Guyana, in reply, they were 64 for 1 after 7 overs. A win for Guyana gets them into the playoffs. A win for St. Lucia hands them the top seed. Meantime, Quinton de Kock got a half century as the Barbados Royals beat the Trinbago Knight Riders to put a serious dent in the hopes of the Knight Riders securing the top seed in the Republic CPL last night. Well, the Royals won that game by 7 wickets. Well, in some more cricket news this lunchtime, there's also action in the women's CPL this afternoon. The Guyana Amazon Warriors will take on the Trinbago Knight Riders. That game is set for 4 o'clock. Let's bring you some more sports as Dominica will begin its hunt for medals at the World Athletics Championships in Japan on Monday as Denick Luke takes to the tracks. Well, Luke is among 3 athletes representing Dominica at the Games. The others are shot putter Trennis Hamilton and Olympic gold medalist in the women's triple jump Thea Lafau-Gadson. Well, Denick Luke is set to compete in the 400-meter hurdle event on Monday morning, and the heats will get underway at 6:35 in the morning Caribbean time. Some football news. Well, Dominica will take on St. Vincent as the Windward Islands women's football tournament gets underway in St. Vincent tomorrow. That match is scheduled for 7:30 tomorrow evening. Grenada will play Barbados, so that should be St. Lucia will play Barbados in the other match at 5 o'clock. Let's bring you some basketball news quickly. Sergei Joseph continued with his dominant play down low as the defending champions, the Detroit Blazers, edged out the Dr. Daru Frischler Sports Club Falcons in an overtime thriller as matches continued last night in the DABA Premier League, where Sergei Joseph got 21 points. Kevin Nanton added 19 as the Blazers won the match 83-82 to remain on top of the point standings in the Premier League. Maxwell Birmingham also added 14 points for the Blazers, while JV Bellot had 18, Yawani Regis 21, and Keoma Telemark 13 for the Falcons. Basketball action continues tonight. It's the Police Sports Club. They'll be up against the Hilltop Services Trafalgar Prowlers. That game is at 7 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we have the Division 1 Finals. Game 1 of the Division 1 Finals, the Dr. Daru Frischler Sports Club Falcons will meet the West Coast Ballers. Let's go back to cricket news as 2 matches on the cards as the Kalinago Premier League continues this weekend. BA Grinders will play Sensei Central Centipede at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Cynical Red Force will battle at Kinson and Trizzle Dynamic Stars at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and these games will take place at the Jolly Johns Park. Well, that's all the time we're going to have for sports. It's lunchtime. It's now time for the Lotto Draw on DBS Radio.
6 numbers out of the 7, the player wins the jackpot. How about Combo 8? This option costs $84. Players select 8 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 out of the 8 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. All numbers chosen should be from the range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
The Super 6 jackpot keeps growing and growing. Go out and get your tickets today for your chance to be $260,000 richer.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome or welcome back. It's now time for the midday draw here at the Dominican National Lottery, and I'm your host, Michelle Lewis. Now it's time for some grand winnings with Play 4. Good luck. The first lucky number is 2. Your second lucky number is 8. That third winning number is 21. The third winning number is 21. And your fourth lucky number is 9. To recap, this afternoon's winning numbers for Play 4 are 2, 8, 21, and 9. And that's Play 4 with grand winners every day. Up next, it's Big 4 with Multi-X.
I feel good, like I knew that I would now. Adding Multi-X to Big 4 will give you so much more. Get ready to multiply your Big 4 winnings with Multi-X. Now you can multiply your Big 4 prizes up to 5 times by asking for Multi-X each time you purchase your Big 4 tickets. Turn your $5,000 into $25,000 by selecting Multi-X on your straight bet or any other bet. Big 4 just got bigger. Select Multi-X and watch your thousands turn into hundreds of thousands. Multi-X, available on all bet types. Just remember to spend the same amount on Multi-X and Big 4. So good, so good, we got you.
We're back. Now it's time for a big win and an easy score with some more Big 4 with Multi-X. Good luck. This afternoon's winning numbers for Big Four are 6, 7, 3, and 9. And now it's time to reveal the multi-X ball. The multi-X ball chosen is 2X, double up the winnings. To recap, the winning numbers for Big Four are 6, 7, 3, and 9. And that multi-X ball is 2X. Big Four, it's an easy score. Up next, it's Pick 2 with multi-X.
Multiplier winning with multi-X. The next thing you know, you cash in your check.
Pick 2, just 2 numbers from 0 to 9. Ask for multi-X to multiply your winnings.
Remember, you must bet the same amount on multi-X and pick 2.
It's easy to win.
Welcome back, everyone. Now it's time to play some Pick 2. Let's play to win. Your winning numbers for Pick 2 this afternoon are 9 and 3. The multi-X ball chosen is FP, free play, free ticket. To repeat, the winning numbers this afternoon for Pick 2 are 9 and 3. And that multi-X ball is FP. Pick 2 and play to win. Stay tuned. Up next, it's a one-off.
Something big is coming to Dominica. A game for the people, by the people. Are you ready to match 5?
And we're back. Now it's time to win anyway with some one-off. Let's play. The 3 lucky digits for one-off are 4, 0, and 0. To repeat, this afternoon's winning numbers for one-off are 4, 0, and 0. Play one-off because there's always a win. Up next, it's Daily 3 with multi-X.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
The Super 6 jackpot keeps growing and growing. Go out and get your tickets today for your chance to be $260,000 richer.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for staying tuned. Now, it's time for the second dose of Daily 3 for today. Good luck. Your first lucky number is 6. The second lucky number is 2. That third winning number is number 1. And now it's time to move on to the multi-X ball. The multi-X ball chosen is 2X, doubling those winnings this afternoon for Daily 3. To recap, those lucky numbers are 6, 2, and 1. And that multi-X ball is 2X. Remember, with Daily 3, you will win anyway. And of course, a big congratulations this afternoon to all of our winners. Please remember, everyone, that all of our draws are being supervised by an auditor from KPB Chartered Accountants. And once again, I've been your host, Michelle Lewis, and I'm wishing you a safe and great weekend. See you next time.